Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Insane Gamers, and this is part 52 of Gran Turismo 6. Let's press OK, because what we are going to do... What the hell was that? I just noticed a vehicle. What are you? Oh, it's an SRT vehicle. It does say new though. No, it's still the SRTs. Come on, why... When did Daihatsu get in here? When did Tesla get in it? Why have none of these companies designed the Vision Gran Turismo car yet? They said there was going to be like one a month. It didn't happen. Anyway, let's get into this, and we're going to do the GT All-Stars Championship. Hopefully this will go better than the historic whatever it was last time. But first, we'll see. We need a vehicle that's 750 pp or less. So... you know, I would choose that, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the Pagani Huayra because it's just easier. And this is 5 events, so this may be a long video. Like I said, this is part 52, which means if you wanted to watch a video of this series every single week of the year, you could now do that. Don't know why you'd want to do that. I'd suggest actually binge watching all the episodes in a row, but actually no, that might be a bit boring after a while, wouldn't it? I think it would work better once a week. Maybe once every 3 days. That might be the best. And we've gone past Ferrari already. So yes, moving on this, well, after we do this, we'll move on to the International A stuff. God, I was going way too fast around there. I don't know what this vehicle is in front of me. I've never seen it before. The V16T, I think that's it. It needs to get out of the way. It's right up my arse, which isn't generally a good thing. And this is 5 laps as well. Ugh. Better not all be 5 laps. I should really have braked early for that corner. I'm just going to use the side of the course to get around it. That seems to work better, right? I mean, win 7th, which is better than we ever got in the last episode. I think. Definitely now being 6th is definitely better. And there's an SRT. Oh god. Don't remind me of driving a Viper. And this curved corner there is just awful. For the speed that we're heading at. It's not good. Not good at all. Right. What's this, a Ford GT? Somewhat ironic, but not at the same time. I actually wonder if you could have done this in the car that I was previously in. I mean, that did have like 659 pp. I'm just trying to get past this Ford. This Ford GT, which is a pain in the arse. And I'm drifting. I just drifted a Pagani Huayra. Oh my god. And I'm drifting. I just drifted a Pagani Huayra. Oh my god. This seems to be the place where I'm beating the AI. Because this car just does not turn at speed. Let's just say that. I'm in 3rd. I'm only in 3rd, man. I thought I was way... I thought I was in like 2nd. For some reason. Yeah, this car does not turn at speed. Which I guess any car doesn't really, if you think about it, if you're going that quick, but it is somewhat annoying. Seriously though, I don't want to drift this thing again because I feel like I would lose control, but that was amazing. I hope I remember to put that as the thing before the Insane Gamers logo. The intro, I should say. Because I'm going to tell you, this car definitely has a straight line speed. That's a Ferrari Enzo. And there's a McLaren MP4-12C. Which I crashed into. Because, oh my god, I'm completely sideways. What the... Oh my god, I'm completely sideways. What the... I don't even... Hit me, hit me, hit me. I don't know what happened. That could be the new intro thing. Maybe there'll be two. Who knows? But I'm surprised they didn't call off the race because of that horrendous crash. Oh my god. If I get third, I don't give a shit. Because now I'm just doing awful because I'm trying to catch up. And when I catch up, I play awfully. As long as I get third now, I'll be happy. Ford, of course, got in front. I'm drifting it again. I did a second drift. And I controlled it. I don't know how. Oh god, now I need to brake for this corner. I just know I need to brake. There, it happened again. It's whenever I clip someone going into that corner, and now I'm stuck on this wall. Great. I need to get past this Ford. And this bridge here does not have the amount necessary for me to catch up. Well, it does, but I'm still stuck behind. I need a bit that I can overtake on. Perhaps, I don't want to undercut on the corner though. This tunnel probably also won't have... No, it does! Nice. But this corner is the thing that worries me. But if I take the inside line, I hopefully won't drift. No, I got third. I'm fine with third. After what happened, I'm fine with third. Ow. I just like... I hit my computer desk. Oh well, I earned 2 stars. Let's do the next race. Such a shame that happened, but what are you gonna do, right? Oh, April got a hill. Oh no. Oh well. Let's go. Be helpful if you know stuff loaded. I mention this every episode. Hopefully, it's a Gran Turismo Sport. I think it is. Will load faster on PS4, but that's unlikely. Right, finally. I don't know why it did that animation there, but it did. Right, we'll get past the Ferrari and the Lexus. Lexus? This is Lexus in here before? I don't know. Oh no, there's the VG... whatever the hell the car is called. So the Lexus has replaced something else. And that was... a lot of dust was just kicked up, by the way. You know what I wanted to pick when I was, you know, looking through the cars that I could pick? I wanted to pick the NASCAR vehicle, but I didn't have the balls to do so. I was like, no, it wouldn't make sense. Oh god, I should have took that corner much better, but I didn't. You can tell I'm really concentrating, because normally when I do one of these, I just talk about random shit, don't I? I just use this kind of as a vlogging thing. It's not like how most Let's Plays are, though, to be fair. Not this. This one, I'm being serious. Not serious as I can be. I hope you guys, by the way, enjoyed yesterday's video, which was top 10 YouTubers who lost their fame. If you haven't checked it out, you should. If you're interested in top 10s and stuff. Because I like doing interesting videos like that. You know, stuff that just gets away from the same stuff that we do on the channel. You know, like we do a Gran Turismo, we do Halo, we do... Oh god, that was a drift again. We do Gran Turismo, we do Halo, we do Need for Speed. We sometimes do Grand Theft Auto. You know, it's all the same stuff and it's kind of boring. Luckily, Games with Gold does keep us on our toes, but these guys, great. It's not always, you know, the best content for the channel. What Games with Gold throws out, and also free First Impression Fridays also does, mainly because we get keys to play games. But I like doing different stuff, and that's originally how the channel kind of started. I mean, we've always been known as Insane Gamers, but we've done random stuff, and me and Chris wanted to do that with the channel. We wanted to have what in the industry of YouTube videos are called gateway videos. If you don't know what they are, essentially, it's like a gate. You create content that is interesting, and people will click on it and hopefully subscribe to your channel because of it. It's different from your regular stuff, but not enough that it's you know, awful. Which the top 10 video is kind of different than our regular stuff, but at the same time it's part machinima, which we have some machinima stuff on our channel, so it's not. And technically you could even say that the machinima stuff is different than our regular content. Is technically a gateway video. I don't count it as that though. So I just enjoy doing The Last Day and soon Earth's Last Heroes. Last Protectors. Even I can't get the name of that one right. So I feel sorry for you guys. And that's the that is the thing. You need to create, if you're going to become a successful YouTube channel, you need to create gateway videos, or you just need to be very lucky, or you need to fill a niche. That's essentially, we did all three. We create, well, apart from those lucky, well, no, some of it's lucky. You just need to be generally good at search engine optimization, which we aren't, kind of. It depends on the video, really. Because, how can I describe this? Imagine, like the 2-player stuff. Some of them are our most popular videos, which you could also technically describe them as a gateway video, but those are regular Let's Play. Well, they're not Let's Plays really, but whatever. They're gameplay videos, so whatever. They're not, you know, gateway videos in my opinion. Essentially, some of those are our most popular videos because we get good with search engine optimization with them, simply because it's an official YouTube show, which is a nice perk of being a YouTube partner. And YouTube is just like, right, if someone searches for the word 2-player and the name of the game that you guys have done, we'll probably put the video right at the top, because it's a YouTube show. We get more ad revenue for YouTube shows. This is YouTube, by the way, speaking. So that's what they do. They generally try and put that to the top. I thought I'd undercut him then. Oh well. God, he hit me out the way. Yeah, that's another thing that happens. Then we have stuff like everything wrong with Thunderbirds and Taste Test, which were gateway videos in the broadest sense of the word, because they are not stuff that we usually did. Although, to be fair, I wanted to do a lot more taste tests, but it just never happened. And then we have the niche stuff like Rob vs PS2, which is niche because no one else, no, hang on, there's one other person, I will admit. We came up with the idea at the same time, and we technically compete, but don't at the same time. Essentially, there's another guy, I'm not going to say the name of his channel, because why would I? But me and him play PS2 games. I'm just playing a game for a single video, he's trying to complete every single one. So that's technically even a further niche than what we do. Well, you know, stuff like that happens. And I need to get back on Rob vs PS2. It's going to happen when I leave college. And I have more spare time. I mean, that's the issue with creating 2 videos a day. Although, after college I'll have to obviously get a job, and that may, in fact, not help content-wise. That's a shame. Anyway, we'll move on to race 3, which we did win that one, which is good. I honestly think we would have won the first one had that flip not happened. I mean, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? But yeah. Let me guys know if you've well, I need to bring Conker and Ratchet and Clank back. I'm gonna say that. But I was gonna say, let me know what content you want to see on the channel. What new games? Once we're done with Gran Turismo and Need for Speed, which we should be nearly done with Need for Speed. I'm gonna admit that. One like Blacklist member 6. So, well, we're up to him. We haven't challenged him yet. That'll be like in 2 videos time. And that bump there with that Lexus was not good. But why did I just drift like that? I mean, apparently I've either managed to get to control drifts, or this car is just easy to correct. Probably a combination of the two, really, because I often spin out, don't I? Maybe the 4-wheel drive, I believe this car's a 4-wheel drive system. If it didn't, it would shock me. Is also helping. When I was spinning out in the, you know, the 1960s Ford, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, it's rear-wheel drive. But the tyres are going to give you grip. This is still 5 laps. Is every single one going to have 5? You know, this better not have Nürburgring. That's something that's going to annoy me. If this has Nürburgring, if this championship has Nürburgring, it's going to really, really piss me off. Hopefully it won't, but you never know with this game. Oh no, it's this track. This is the one that I was always awful on because I can never brake in time for one of these corners. Generally there, and this corner to be precise as well. Luckily this car has good brakes, so I can. Because this is where I had the night. See, I went off on it. I'm not very good on this track. This is the Night Masters course where I had to do this in 2 parts because it was awful. I do have to say, I don't know how long will be left on Gran Turismo. I I suspect we may get to 100 episodes. I'm going to admit that. Which I'd be fine with. I mean, it's nice content. I like playing Gran Turismo. And I don't have PS4 yet, so I can't play Gran Turismo Sport. And I've never heard much about it. It's annoying. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the content from last week, which there was a Gran Turismo, and I really do feel sorry for that, because I know you guys would have been expecting a really long episode of Gran Turismo where it was a lot of fun, but it just didn't happen simply because of the retardedness of the vehicles it asked me for. And if if this game like Gran Turismo 5 had trading, that would have been really nice, but it didn't happen. I assume it was for legitimate reasons why Polyphony didn't put trading in. I mean, I believe there was a few glitches related to it in Gran Turismo 5. I'm losing control again, but I need to get back on the track. There we go. I bet this Corvette driver hates me. I also like the fact that I just slowed the hell down, and he's probably really pissed at that as well. And he'll also be annoyed by the fact that I can just easily accelerate him. I mean, look at the gap that I just created then. This course is not that good though. I mean, we have to admit that. It's just, it works better for stock cars, not cars like this. And I believe this is Bathurst. I could be wrong. I think it's Bathurst without the licensing, because I think I've played this on Forza, which I need to get Forza 6. Well, all these games that I just have wanted to buy and just haven't. But it's gonna happen at some point. In fact, when I got my 360, one of the first games I played, there was they released the full version of Sunset Overdrive for free for a weekend, and I played it, and it was really fun. I'm just gonna come out and say it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it, and I just never did. It's like, I'm gonna save up some money, I'm gonna buy it. Just didn't happen. Ah well. I mean, this has been a really fun lap, hasn't it? I mean, you've hardly seen anything, like, there's been no vehicles in front or anything like that. I mean, luckily we're just catching up to these guys now, but are we even doing that? Shit, no, we're gonna go off the track, Well, we did go off the track, but we caught up, kind of, and they lost us again. And now I'm out of control. It's so annoying. If you want to know what happened there, essentially, I tried to steer, and because I was on the grass, it just wouldn't turn right. And when I got onto the pavement, I was going too fast to turn. So all that time I just spent trying to catch up there, all for nothing. Unless I like absolutely pound it around these corners. It's not going to happen. I honestly thought I was going to be fine then. As well, like the drift, I kind of went into a wall, which stopped me spinning. And then I just bounced right off and went on the other side, which is a Gran Turismo staple, isn't it? If you think about it. That's how people used to get the fastest times in the old games. They used to bounce off the walls if they could. And bounce off AI because it didn't give a shit. That is something I think Gran Turismo does need. It needs to have better crash physics. I assume physics are a very hard thing to program in a video game. I guess cartoony physics are less difficult to program in. I don't know, I'm not a game developer. I just play games. Often pre-release. Now with the first impression Fridays. I mean what I was gonna call it World of Trucks. No, that's actually a fun game. Part of Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, by the way. That World Ship Simulator game. Ugh, God. They had... Right. How can I describe this? So they sent me the key like 2 weeks before, and they were like, oh, by the way, the game's launching on this day. This is technically a first impressions Friday, but it's not count as one. But essentially, they sent me the key like 2 weeks early, and they're like, the game's coming out on this point, and we want the video on this day. Yes, you can monetize it. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I was like, you know what? Right, I'll record the episode. I recorded the episode. The game was what you saw. Hopefully, if you saw that, you saw the quality of the game. And they essentially said, they sent me an email saying, yeah, we have an issue. It's with the quality of the frame rate. So we're gonna delay the game by a week to fix that. Now I don't know if the game was fixed. I didn't play it after, but the video came out on release date, and well, let's just say this. The developer retweeted videos that didn't mention the frame rate. I'll just say that. So ours was not retweeted. That was bad, that was bad. I need to get past these guys now. Move. This is only like the third. I'm trying to think what event number this is. This is only the third one, isn't it? I'm gonna get past this guy. This track is not very wide either. See, we're out of control again. Oh my god. I'm out of control. Holy shit. That's a wall. Guess we'll be coming in third. Yeah. We'll be coming in third. No. That was just bullshit. We know it. Let's move on to the next one. Watch us for another 5-lap event. I mean, how long's this video going to be? Like 45 minutes? No one's going to watch all of this. I can say anything I wanted at this point in the video, let's be fair. I could mention politics without people disliking the video or commenting. No one is watching all of this. And if you have been, thanks. I do appreciate it. We're on Brands Hatch, I think. I can't tell. Yeah, this is Brands Hatch. Oh look, 5 laps, but at least it's a short track. Or it generally is. This is the longer version. But it's still a short-ish track. And of course that means I'm going to hit a certain couple of corners on it. But hopefully I'll be able to deal with it. That's usually a problem corner, I will admit. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes is a problem corner. This one is occasionally, and so is the next couple. I've had a few issues on these up here. Yes, I know, I just don't like this course very much, I should just admit it. Move, Ferrari. Get out the way. I like where move my head. It's not like, ooh, track IR. No, that's not compatible with this. Was he inside? Oh. Of course, thanks for that bounce. I'll tell you what, the angle from the outside, why? Why was that a thing? What? Why did that happen? The angle from outside the car is just awful. I mean, let's be fair, does anyone play this game at this angle? The car doesn't even look like it's turning. And I shouldn't be ripping on this game. I really like Gran Turismo. It's just, I wish they would put more effort in sometimes. Told you that corner is sometimes a problem. As long as we catch up to this Corvette and beat it, I'll be happy. Hell, if we beat the McLaren and the Enzo, I'll be surprised. I'll be really happy there, but I'll be surprised. Come on, we can get speed. I really should have braked earlier. Well, no, I didn't have to. Normally I just run off the grass or into the sand there. Which can be an issue, obviously. But we are catching up, interestingly. He says they're almost going into the grass, but... You know what this is bringing back memories of, which is really strange? It really is strange. Toka Touring Car. Oh no, not Toka Touring Car. Toka Touring Car was one on PS1, which I never played, but my cousin had. I watched him play it a few times. No, Toka Race Driver, I believe, which essentially turned into Race Driver Grid on 360 and probably PS3. And it got a sequel, Grid 2, and then it got another one, Grid Autosport, which Chris was going to do a video. Chris live streamed that a few times. Look fun, but yeah, this course brings back memories of that game on PS2, which that reminds me, that means that I'll have to play it. I never got very far in it, it was just awful. I just remember the cutscene, the opening cutscene of just a horrible crash because some guy's dick, like it's like a NASCAR event or something, probably just a touring car event. And the rival of the brother just gets really angry. Or it might be the father, I can't remember that much now. But the rival gets angry, spins him out, and then the car explodes. And it's awful. And then he's like, I want to become a race car driver. And then everyone laughs at him because they're like, well, he's the brother and he's not very fast and he's never driven the race car before. Whoever his brother's been, you know, worked it up from like go-karts and shit. Yeah, I never got very far. I always just, like, the first couple of courses were this, and I could just never do it. I just always went off into off the track. Hey, don't hate me, right? I mean, I was like 6 when I played it, to be fair. When did it come out? Probably like 2000. It came out in like 2003, I would have been like 6. I just hit that corner, and these guys, if they were actual people, would be laughing at me right now. So I'm just gonna force that Ferrari off the track. If I could, that'd be excellent. But the AI is probably able to deal with it. I don't know if it's this game or some other game, but it could actually be Grid 2 that I'm thinking of. But I know there's a game where I think it's in a lot of games though, to be fair. There's certainly games where if you follow people enough, they lose their nerve, like the AI, and spin out. That's essentially what happens to me, if you think about it. I don't want them to overtake me, so I get overconfident with my abilities and spin out. And now I've become aware of that fact, and I'm really trying to concentrate on the game. Break. You know, I've also just realised like how long this video is going to be. The rendering time. Can't wait for that. I sometimes don't understand rendering time though, because my computer's like, hey, I can render using the graphics card on your PC and it'll be much faster, and sometimes it's faster using the graphics card and sometimes it's faster using the CPU. It doesn't make sense. You earned 3 stars. Right. We are now on to the last event. And apparently I've got more points, so I'm going to win. Oh, Grand Valley Speedway. Never heard of it. At least it's not Nürburgring though. This could be a Gran Turismo staple that I've never heard of. Come on, we can do this. And this is annoying me. It'll be 5 laps. God, I was right at the start line. Oh, hang on, I think I'm in... Is this just Suzuka? It is, isn't it? If this has got a Ferris wheel somewhere, it's Suzuka. But if it hasn't, well, it's not, is it? I can't remember if Suzuka's got an actual like licensed in the game. I think I may have driven this course in a car though in a previous video. Which I think I've driven it in a car in a previous video as well. Yep, I certainly remember this, although I don't remember the turn to the left here. Only in 7th, but what that means is with this nice long straightaway. No, I remember this bit now because I remember going over the bridge. I was going to say with this nice long straightaway I'll be able to catch up, but that didn't really happen. I did overtake someone and probably die in a horrendous accident because of it, like the way I just slammed into that wall, but hey, right? Video game logic. This is really long course. But this straightaway should also help. And lap 2. And off the course, really, isn't it? Ow, thanks Ferrari. Caught all the way up for that and then just went off because I was going way too quick. I think as long as I come 3rd though, I should win this event. I mean, I'm going to try and get 1st just to make sure, but you know, I should be able to have a satisfying lead. We're in 4th. We need to get past this Corvette, which seems to be the bane of my existence, because it just constantly blocks me, as demonstrated there. And somehow he has faster acceleration than me, or equal. I need to just cut him up, which didn't happen. Damn Corvette. I feel that if I catch up to the other guys and beat them on the 3rd lap, I might be able to keep them behind me, because I'll be able to concentrate on keeping them behind me. Again with the braking for this corner. I just need I need to get better on that straightaway. I don't think I'm ever going to get past this Corvette. I told you it was the bane of my existence. There. Stay behind me. Go. I'm not going to catch up to those other cars in front now. And if I do, it's because I'll be driving like a jackass. Although I'll tell you what, technically, think about it, the length of this episode makes up for the length of the previous episode. I'm just gonna say that. No, I'm confining myself to my fate of only being in 3rd. I'm gonna try and catch up to 2nd, but I doubt it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna brake way too early probably for this next corner. But I mean, it is the one that causes me the most issues. Wow. Didn't even really brake that much, I just let off the gas. So, gas. Wow, I'm not American. I let my foot off the acceleration pedal. There we go, I'm British now. Yeah, I did that, it worked better. And I've caught up with these guys. That's nice. Well, I can't have caught up. That's really nice. I mean, I'm probably gonna screw it up on this. Yep. And I'm probably gonna screw it up next time and try and take that corner that I managed to do it well on, but you know, I tried, right? As long as we get acceleration coming out this tunnel, we might be able to catch up. And you can tell I'm concentrating because of the lack of commentary. Which I do apologise for, but you know, it's something that people do on Let's Plays when they're trying to concentrate. Because talking and playing games at the same time, kind of an actually hard to do skill. I knew I'd screw it up somehow. Not as bad as I did before, but I did do it worse than last time. This McLaren driver is probably like, this guy's serious now. I'm in front. And it's this corner coming up, which is always the annoying one, so I'm gonna take it wide. And it worked! It worked. God, you could tell how happy I was. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to these last few corners if I will win this race or if I will somehow screw it up. I'm honestly placing money. I'm not actually placing money, but I'm going to place my bets on screwing it up. Actually, no, I might not. No, I'm definitely winning. Should I? Yeah, it didn't work. I tried to do a handbrake. It didn't work. And it was probably a bad idea anyway. For some reason my windscreen wipers were on, but that does not matter. I completed the GT All-Stars Championship. I came first. I don't want to replay anything. I got the trophy. I got gold. Yay. I got a shitload of credits. Not a shitload, but a few. Right, can I get past this? And we'll see if I win a car. I probably won't, but it's anything's possible. Oh, it just says saving data. It's a cutscene. Congratulations! you complete the final international B-class event. Yay. Didn't get a car or anything, but I don't care. I should really do those events there, those two. But I earned a trophy finale. Okay. And that's the thing that I need to do. Next episode I'll be doing the International A license. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.